Hello, salam, Eiman Zaid here, all the way over in America. I just want to send a short note to talk about the derby, obviously the first derby of the season tomorrow, such a massive game, and also just briefly talk about my experiences in the derby. Obviously the derby I played in went quite well for me. So firstly, look, the derby is a massive game. It's a game that I will never forget. It's a game that I was fortunate to play in, and obviously I have great memories from it. Obviously that game we won 3-2, Persepolis won, and it was a great game. It was a strange game. Esteghlal obviously were winning 2-0. We had a player sent off. I think Esteghlal were actually number one in the league at the time, and we were mid-table. So everybody expected Esteghlal to win, especially when they went 2 goals. But yeah, I guess I had other ideas. So no, it was a great game to be able to experience a derby, which is the biggest derby in Asia. To come on, to score 3 goals, to win 3-2, score the 3rd goal in literally the last kick of the game. It was special, and it was something that I'll never forget. One iconic moment actually that I remember in that game is that I think Esteghlal were winning 2-0, and I remember Parvis Mazlumi, the head coach of Esteghlal, stands up and he starts clapping and cheering all the Esteghlal fans, thinking that it's game over, and I think that maybe passed on to the players on the pitch. Maybe Esteghlal players thought they had won, they thought the game was over, but no, it wasn't. So yeah, it was great experience, and great to score the 3 goals that game. I think the derby is a game where obviously players from both Esteghlal and Persepolis are quite nervous. I think people talk about the derby in Iran all the time. They talk about it. Are you part of the red side or are you part of the blue side? And I think because of this, I think players can be quite nervous. I think they can be quite nervous in the game, and I think it shows. I think sometimes the quality, the technique is not always there in the derby because I think players are nervous. I think when players get chances in front of goal, I think sometimes they miss because they're so nervous. So yeah, I think tomorrow, I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a nervous affair. I think Persepolis have started the season off relatively okay. They obviously won 2 games 1-0. They obviously lost 1 game. I think it's going to be a nervous affair. I think Persepolis have started the season off relatively okay. They obviously won 2 games 1-0. They obviously lost 1 game 1-0. Esteghlal haven't won a game yet. So I think it's a massive game for both teams. I think it would obviously, if Esteghlal can win, it will kickstart their season. But on the flip side, if Persepolis win, I think they'll continue to gain momentum, especially under the new coach, Gabriel Calderon, and I think they'll go from strength to strength. So my prediction in the game tomorrow is I think Persepolis will win. Of course I do. I think they'll win 1-0. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Persepolis will just about edge it 1-0. And that's what I hope. I'll be watching it, and yeah, I'll be watching it. I just want to send my love to the fans. Obviously all you Persepolis fans, do set Durham. I'll see you soon, I hope.